My name is Carol, and I'm here to bring you a quick look at the energy of September 2010. And yes, there's a lot of things going on. We begin the month with the sun in the earthy sign of Virgo and Mercury retrograde in that sign, saying, is it time to make some changes mentally, Mercury retrograde, to help yourself in some way, heal, or move into a more connected form of being. Virgo wants to create form with a movable structure, so it's something called a mutable sign. So until the 22nd of this month, we have the sun in the sign of Virgo. And this energy, which brings in the fall equinox, is the end of summer. It's really the end of kind of a harvest time for all of us. So as we take a look at the ending of August and the beginning of September, we see that the end of August, the planet Uranus backed into Pisces, and we begin this month with Uranus at 29 degrees of Pisces. Jupiter is going to back into the sign of Pisces at 29 degrees, but we see Saturn moving away from this T-square and this lessening of this energy that's been so problematic for a lot of us. So the new moon on September 8th has the sun at 15 degrees of Virgo and the moon at 15 degrees of Virgo. Mercury retrograde is tied into this, so this is a really great seed planting energetic time for the next 2 weeks to look at Virgo things in your life. Not the negative end of Virgo, not the nitty-picky stuff, but the positive end of Virgo of how can I live, be, feel, and bring in maybe more healthy people into my life with Saturn in Libra. So on September 8th, the planet Venus, which is about love, enters the sign of Scorpio. Now Venus has been in Libra, kind of keep it nice, keep it social. Venus in Scorpio is an energy of creating deep, systemic relationships. That person that you want with you as you breathe your last breath on earth. I always think of the energy of Libra as we're sharing everything we have. We've had the harvest, we have a lot. The energy of Scorpio, we're beginning to look at, okay, there's a winter ahead, and we're willing to give to the people that we love and the people that we strongly connect with. So Venus is going to go retrograde next month in the sign of Scorpio. Venus retrogrades in Scorpio about every 10 years. And it's always quite interesting relationship time, but you have to think now it's been 30 years since Venus retrograded in the relationship sign of Scorpio, and Saturn was in Libra. So when I looked back through my records, I discovered some very interesting relationship things going on. So I'm going to tell you all, feelings will be very strong. From this moment on, from this new moon in September on, we're going to feel kind of a quickening, kind of an interesting energy. On the 10th of this month, Jupiter backs into Pisces, joining Uranus in Pisces. The T-square of cardinal energy is gone. It's a softer, gentler energy. Libra is now, Saturn is now in Libra at 7 degrees. It's more than 10 degrees away from these. And Saturn has left this rough energy. Now Saturn can do what Saturn wants to do. Saturn wants to create structure, order. And poor little Saturn has just been badly beleaguered over these last 2 years. Now this planet's moving out, stepping into creation, to building. But remember, this is in Libra. So the assistance of other people, you giving assistance and getting assistance back. And this is this reciprocity energy coming very strongly. Create and build. Mercury, the planet of communications, moves direct on the 12th, but it won't be out of the shadow until the 26th of the month. So recognize we still have a lot of opportunity to make mental shifts. Pluto, the evolutionary journey of the soul planet, moves direct at 3 degrees of Capricorn on the 13th. And so you're going to see world affairs beginning to heat up a little bit. Remember, Pluto and Capricorn's trying to take down some of our existing structures and perhaps even the government in some ways. So we have a very strong revolution energy going on. And the last time Pluto was in Capricorn was the American Revolution. So there is very definitely a revolution going on. I always breathe this huge sigh when we enter the fall equinox. I don't think it's just because I'm a Libra. It feels like summer is over and it's time to kind of pull inwardly. I usually try to go away at this time every year. So September 22nd, as the sun moves into the sign of Libra, on that day the moon touches Jupiter. It touches Uranus. So the moon is in Pisces. So the 22nd, 23rd, 24th, oh my goodness, really magical energies. Powers available for use. I would say the way you approach relationships, the way you approach people, because the 23rd, the day after the fall equinox, we have the full harvest moon. And here we go. 0 Aries, self, 0 Libra, others. This is you're on the plane, remember the story that I told about the planets? So this full harvest moon begins an energy that carries us through the winter, because we're going to be having eclipses at 29 degrees in December. So this carries us through time to complete some old things, get them wrapped up, get on that plane for that next destination. Be nice or else. I know that sounds terrible, doesn't it? But tremendously powerful energies are at work right now. So tend to your own business. The 30th, for the first time in 30 years, we have the sun in Libra sitting right smack dab on touch of Saturn. This is a new diagram for businesses, for all relationships, personal, business. This says, okay, get on the plane with some other people. Your little plane, your little engine is only going to get you so far. But if you'll recognize that there are other people out there to connect with, you're going to recognize. I don't believe we're at a stage that we've ended individuality, but we have certainly reached a stage on this planet where we're going to have to recognize that we're not playing in a ball game all by ourselves. We're going to have to play well with other people. And this seems to be a strong trigger month. The power to assist ourselves seems to be much in alignment with other people. So the power to organize ourselves this month is a lot about balance and about harmony. And it's going to be a really difficult month for you to do things that you don't want to do. So schedule them early in the month, get them out of the way, because by the end of the month, you're going to be saying, don't want to do that. Don't think I'm going to do that. And you're going to find that kind of maybe childlike energy appears for you as we enter the shadow period of Venus retrograde next month. Blessings and peace, and namaste.